All right, so we've got 3. So now we need to go and cut this end, connect this end to these, and then that's going to add that extension to the microwave. If you ever wanted to basically move this, take this out, all you would do is just remove it, and you can change the location and replug them back in. In today's video, I'm going to show you an easy way to do electrical connections. I'm going to show you how I hardwired all of these items with the help of these quick connectors. These are available in single, double, triple, and even 4 type of plugs. They're rated for 32 amperage. Stay tuned for the whole video. Oh, this is the master. And then I did a walk-through closet in here. So there's another closet, but this is my closet. And we have a fridge in here. We have a mic. We have an ice maker coming. And then we needed to create like a coffee bar. So we need to hardwire these electricals properly so it's not gonna look super messy like it is looking now. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how these quick electrical connectors work. Super easy. They are plastic, electrically safe. You lift these tabs here up, then you insert one cable and you put the other end on the other side, and you clasp these down and that holds it in place. So this particular one is just an AC 110 volt cable. So it's got 2, there's no ground in here. It's a very low mini fridge, low voltage mini fridge. So we're just gonna strip this wire with these. These are strippers. Not like the strippers you're thinking about, but you can see it just removes the vinyl from the cable. This is done. We have to go and get this through here because remember, we're reattaching it in underneath, but this will be a quick connect. So now we have to drill a tiny little hole. These 2 wires are going to go through. Now we're going to feed this through that little hole there. There we go. Now let's go and put this back in place. All right, so here that's done. And now let's take these. Now remember, open these up and these have to be nice and stiff. So twist them with your thumb and finger and then put one in as far as it goes and then clasp down. And then it won't come out. And do that for the other one. So 2 of them are done. Now we're gonna take the other part that we've cut here and we're gonna just connect it to here. And then we're gonna have an extension. Let's go and do that right now. And again, it doesn't really matter which one you put in here, but if you are running a neutral and a hot and a copper, you do have to make sure that the black goes with the black, the white goes with the white, and the copper goes with the copper, right? But for these ones, it really doesn't matter which one is positive or negative. All right, 1 in, 2 in. And you can tug on this and it's not gonna come out. Like, I'm really tugging on this. All right, so now let's go and plug this in because we have a plug underneath here that we've created. Let's see if it turns on. And wow, voila, 19 Celsius. So again, I'm just gonna show you how you can set the temperature. See, so this is how you set how low or high you wanna go. It actually goes even cooler if you want it to. It goes all the way to, say, -9. So you can have frozen stuff in here as well, just saying. But we're leaving this only for milk and things of that nature. It does not power off unless you unplug it or manually plug it. And it cools down rather quickly. So probably in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it's gonna come down to 4 Celsius. So now if you ever wanted to basically move this, take this out, all you would do is just uncheck, remove it, and you can change the location and replug them back in. So we're gonna do this one more time because the extension cord that we've actually added here is a little too long, as you can see, right? So it's plugged into here, but it is too long. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna trim this so it doesn't stick out. Make sure you tug on them, and there's our connection. Let's plug it in and see if it works. So right now we have the coffee maker connected. So let's see if this works. Perfect. Now that everything is working, the final thing is how do we fish this cable from all the way up here to down here without making it look super ugly, because this cable is obviously very thick and ugly. So what we would do in this case is we would need to do an extension by cutting this and again using these, but we would need 3 of these because this has an extra copper wire. And then we would essentially just connect another cable and then feed it through. So for this purpose, I would probably see if I can get an electrical wire. But if you do not have an electrical wire, what you could do is you could take a 3rd wire, say from another extension cord, you can separate it so you have 3 cables. Now in this capacity, you would definitely need to make sure that you label your wires because this one will have black, white, and copper. So you need to make sure that you connect each cable correctly through the plastic connectors. All right, so we've got 3. Remember, 2 from the first one and then 1 from the completely separate one. So now we need to go and cut this end, connect this end to these, and then that's going to add that extension to the microwave. So here are the 3 cables, white. Let's strip this one. Inside they're the same as the other wire. So now we've got our white, our green, which is our copper, and our black. The separate wire that's not connected to the other two should be black, in my opinion. This is the one that's going to carry the power. So we're going to go and hook this one up. That way we know that this one is always the power. Press that in, lock it in place. So that becomes its own separate cable, right? Then we have these two still. So this one is going to be for neutral and ground. So what I would do is I would recommend labeling or stripping these individually once again. So you know that the one on the outside is neutral, the one on the inside is green. All right, so O3, now we're going to feed this underneath, drill one hole just above here, and voila, microwave's gonna be connected. And then we just have to strip this end and tap this one into the 3 cables on the other end of this. All right, so we've hooked up the other 3 to the big fat cable. Just before we're gonna place the shelves back and feed this through the hole, because we wanna make sure that this obviously works before we start drilling. So remember, 2 here is an extension that's connected to those 2, and then we spliced up the microwave 3-prong. We have 3 wires, 1 for copper, 1 for neutral, 1 for black. We make sure we routed it to this one, and then now this cable is connected to the mic, and then let's turn it on. Boom, works. So these are obviously amazing quick connect things. So now that we know that's working, we're going to disconnect the power. We're going to remove these. Look how quickly this removes. There we go. And we're gonna feed this now through here and in behind the microwave, and we're done.
All right, so we are in our master bedroom, and I want to show you guys how we hooked everything up and how clean everything is. So as you know, the fridge here, no cables. Coffee maker, you don't see any cables, except for this one over here running through the shelving, through the shelving, through the shelving. Up here, that one is going in here, and then the microwave cable is hooked up underneath behind the microwave. So you can't even see that because this is me at 6 feet, right? So again, clean, 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 clean. You don't see anything here. And if we jump at the very bottom, you can see that everything is happening here. This is our first cable, and then the other one is here, and then we see our quick connectors right here. So that is how clean everything is.
And that's it for the video. We'll see you in the next one.